Welcome, everybody, to our Thursday night Basic Reset call. I am so excited that you all are here tonight enjoying what we call a fellowship of affiliates and guests and customers here in such an incredible company. My name is Penny Kyle, and I am out of California. And the town that I'm from is called Hanford, so it's in Central California. I'm excited because where on earth do we get to come together once a week and talk about what we do to recommend things that we like to others? You know, we do this every day on a daily basis, and sometimes we just don't get paid for it. But here at Basic Reset, we do. Now, again, I want to welcome everybody that's an affiliate here tonight, but I want to give a very special welcome to everyone that's a guest here on tonight's call. You were invited because somebody thought so much of you, wanting you to get on this call tonight to find out what we are, what we do, and how at Basic Reset we are changing lives daily. Not only that, but we are on an ethics crusade to put ethics back into network marketing. Now, I want to tell you just a little brief overview about Basic Reset. Now, one second here. Let me make sure I got this recording going here. Wonderful. Now, here at Basic Reset, we have some life-changing products and a referral program that is so simple. Anyone can do this. This company was created and started by Fred and Kim Kaufman back in 2002, and Basic Reset's a division of a company called Biogenics. But we've now expanded as an outlet to bring life-changing products to the world. These products are a result of over 40 years of research into health and nutrition. And if you were on the call early, you got to hear about a story that Fred Kaufman actually shared with us about a little boy who had a burn on his arm, and his mommy sprayed some iodine on it. Now, I had the pleasure of meeting Fred and Kim Kaufman at our first ever convention in Nashville, and I have to tell you that these two people, Fred and Kim, are the most down-to-earth people I have ever met in my life, who, you know, in this industry, you really don't find that type of a connection. I got to witness and listen, as well as several other people did, Mr. Kaufman on stage telling everybody about how and why he started this business and his passion that he has in helping others. And we learned that, you know, here at Basic Reset, we're people helping people. And that's kind of the motto that we like to go with. Now, Fred met Kim, back in, let's see here. Well, after overcoming Fred's own lifelong health problems in 1969, Fred became highly motivated to have a better understanding of what causes us to lose our health, but even more importantly, how to regain good health. Now, 10 years after that, all right, Fred was overcome with an insatiable curiosity to research why people get cancer, even though he didn't know anyone with cancer and had no family history. It all came to light about 5 years later when his own mother was diagnosed at the Mayo Clinic. Now, she was given no hope with only a few months to live, but Fred stepped up to help his mother through nutrition and supplementation. You know, Fred he began to help many others through his knowledge of natural health remedies while working in 2 medical clinics as a nutritionist. And in 1995, he spoke at the International Cancer Conference in Stockholm, Sweden. In 1994, Fred learned about coral calcium through a Swedish scientist, which led Fred to be the first person to import this product into the United States. Now, the testimonials Those were amazing, which further motivated Fred to keep seeking natural ways to help people. And 2 years later, well, that's when Fred met Kim. And their very first phone conversation, she shared with him information that was an important key for Fred to invent the liquid mineral product that we have called Ionite. Now, our two main products are Aqualyte and Ionite. And together, those products are absolutely incredible. We have several different products. Just to touch briefly on the products that we have, we've got Ionite, Aqualyte, B-Gold, Beta Factor, Vibrant, Primo Java, Body Mass Reset, Earth Wash, and Garden Miracle. And very, very soon, we will be launching our Java Trim, and it is a coffee that helps support weight loss. So we're all looking forward to that. Now, most importantly, we have got an opportunity to give people options. And when I say that, how many times have you been working at a job and there's more months at the end of your money? 9 times out of 10, that's how all of us are. Well, how about working part-time in a network marketing company called Basic Reset, and you've got zero out-of-pocket to get started, and there is absolutely no monthly auto-ship requirement. And whether your motivation is to succeed or to spend more time with your family, travel the world, or simply live a longer, healthier life, you can achieve them all and more by giving yourself a basic reset. Now, our plan is so simple. This is what we have to offer. There's no startup cost. You have no inventory you need to stock. You're going to get a free replicated website, life-changing products, commissions on referred sales, unlimited sign-ups under you on any level, no mandatory auto-ship, or purchases to qualify to get your commissions. Now, that's very unheard of in this industry. Commissions are paid on 10 levels according to your rank. Commissions will be credited to your back office wallet every single 24 hours. And commissions not used from your credit wallet will be paid to you weekly on Wednesdays. Now, we've got a couple of affiliate levels. Your first level is called affiliate. Once you get to your 4th level to earn money, you're becoming a marketing executive. You qualify the previous month with only $2,500 in direct sales. You will earn 3% on levels 4 and 5. But the best part, between levels 1, 2, and 3, you're earning an unheard of 50% commission with 35% on your first level. After marketing executive in level 5, you can become a marketing director, with you qualifying on the previous month in $5,000 in direct sales. You will earn 3% on your 6th and 7th level. And finally, as a presidential director, qualifying the previous month with $10,000 in direct sales, levels 8, 9, and 10 is additional 3%. If you look at that, ladies and gentlemen, within 10 levels, you will be earning 71% commission. Now, a customer is anyone who orders products but doesn't sign up as an affiliate. An affiliate is anyone who signs up to earn commission and receives the free replicated website. Now, we just found out at our convention that we have the option now of getting lead capture pages and landing pages, and those are an option to you, and they are available. So I hope you enjoyed this really short overview of Basic Reset, but now I want to bring up 3 incredible people that are going to share some amazing information. The first one, I'm putting 2 words together. The first person I'd like to bring up is Mr. Jeremy Hawkins out of Alabama. Are you with us, Jeremy?
Yes, Penny. Can you hear me?
I sure can. I got the pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, of meeting Jeremy at our convention back at the beginning of this month. And what an incredible man he is. Jeremy, I want you to share with us what makes you so excited to be a part of Basic Reset, what you're passionate about, and how we all need to lead each other in becoming ethics crusaders.
Absolutely, Penny. I'm so blessed and honored to be on this call tonight, and I thank you for that. And so what I had the privilege of doing is going down to the Ethics Crusade to meet everyone. Of course, I've been in the industry for about 18 years. Started back when I was 17. You know, I was like very overweight, 300 pounds, and I couldn't believe that, you know, this industry, you know, at 17 completely changed my life. But through that, I've been around the block, if you want to just say that, looking through different companies and testing the waters in different areas. When I heard about Basic Reset, I was actually calling my buddy Ed Mayo, you know, on the phone to talk to him, and he was talking to me about a company that came out called Basic Reset, and I didn't really know anything about it, but I decided to start looking into it. And when I started looking into it, there was something different automatically I noticed, and I could sense it and I could see a lot that was going on. But I went ahead and I got in, and then I had the privilege to meet Kim and Fred, and I flew out and I've met different CEOs, vice presidents, and, you know, been in the industry and seen a lot in the background and in the areas of how it's built, how things are done. And there's a lot of good companies out there, but there were some things that it still wasn't flowing with me right. So when I got the honor to go out to the convention at the Ethics Convention, the Crusade here, I got to look at Fred and Kim in their eyes. I got to shake hands with them, give them a hug. Not only that, but I began to see the affiliates that were around, and there was just something different. And that different made a world to me, because I've seen something I haven't seen in a long time, and that was like a family. That was like something that was just very unique to me. And I was walking around, you know, just like you know, like I was at home, because this is what I've been praying for. This is what I've been looking for. This is what I've been, you know, seeking, is to get into that environment to where we help one another, we care for one another, and there's not too much of like, well, if you hit this rank, and if you do this, we're going to give you this bonus, and if you do this and bring this person in, then you're going to get an extra, you know, however much is on the bonus plate. And so, you know, when I recruited or brought someone in with another company, a big top earner, I didn't make anything off of it, but very little. And if I would have done that with Basic Reset, the difference is so amazing for someone just like an average person like myself that could be able to bring in a decent income off of their efforts, the way they've got it structured here. And just the love and the environment and the being a part of that was just mind-blowing to me. It's just like Randy said, I don't know if it was like last week's call, or that he's planted his ground. You know, he's solid, he's here. And that's what I told Kim and Fred before I left. I said, this is good ground. You know, I'm planted, I'm here, and I'm going to sow into it. This is where I belong. And so, I mean, it's completely changed the way, I mean, it came along at the perfect timing for me, and I'm so grateful and thankful that I did step in and just, you know, step in and get in there with everyone. And I'm so thankful for it. And I'm thankful for all the affiliates. You know, I'm just, you know, I got to meet a lot of affiliates down there in Nashville, and I just couldn't believe it. Everyone was just so tight and so together. It was so much fun. And you know, I can't wait. I mean, I'm missing everyone. I can't wait to the next convention, next time we can all go out and eat and hang out again. It was just amazing. It was mind-blowing. But Penny, I appreciate you, getting me on this call tonight and letting me share a little bit. And I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Well, thank you so much, Jeremy. And you're so right. When Randy said he is firmly planted, he's planted his flag here, this is what he calls home, I feel that exact same way. And how I feel the excitement is I can hardly wait to invite everybody to my home so they can see and find what we found. So thank you so much. And it was such a pleasure getting to meet you in Nashville. So thank you so much, Jeremy.
You're welcome.
The next person I'd like to bring up is Lori Mooneyham out of Wisconsin. Lori, are you here with us tonight?
I'm here, Penny. How are you?
I am doing great. I hope I pronounced your last name correctly.
Mooneyham.
Mooneyham. All right. Sound it out like, consonants, like the teacher taught us with clapping our hands.
Yeah.
Now, what I'd like to ask you is the very same question that I asked Jeremy. And if you could share with us, what makes you passionate and excited about being a part of Basic Reset? And what do you see as your part in being a leader and helping us with the Ethics Crusade?
Well, thank you for letting me come on tonight, Penny. I kind of was thinking about all this today now, and I hope I can cover it all. I've been with Basic Reset since only in March of this year, and this is a company totally different from any company that I've ever been with. I have done several other direct sales companies with health and wellness, and I've had such epic sales with all of them because of auto ships or quotas or even just ethical issues and stuff that I had with them. And, coming into this company knowing that I ain't got to worry about any of that stuff, it's made me feel like I can actually maybe succeed at this. And so I got kind of excited about it because that burden's taken off of you. And I feel like, I can be myself with the company and I can be real. I don't have to falsely advertise things or say things I shouldn't, like sometimes you do when you're trying to sell products and stuff. And anyway, when I came into Basic Reset, I was what my sponsor would say was downright stubborn. But he had talked to me for almost 7 months. And almost every day for those 7 months, he kept on me just to get me to try the products of Basic Reset. But I was diagnosed with a bad fatty liver, and I couldn't lose weight. My blood pressure was skyrocketing through the roof. The diabetes numbers kept going up, and I was taking 20 pills a day just to function. And that's without minerals or vitamins at all. So it was important to me to find some freedom and get away from having to be drugged up all the time. So I started with Basic Reset, getting on the Aqualyte and the Ionite, and I wanted the Vibrant for the energy. And I could tell instantly that I did get more energy. My joints didn't hurt anymore. I lost 20 pounds in the first month and a half. And I was able to go out and play basketball with my son for 3 hours. And I've never been able to do that since I was maybe a teenager. So it was amazing how great it made me feel. So, just 3 days after taking the products and stuff, I decided, hey, I'm signing up as an affiliate because I knew the products were working and I knew that I was going to want to share them with people. So I made sure that I got on board right away. I did make it down to the First National Conference, and I got to meet some amazing people down there. I did get to meet Jeremy. I did meet you, Penny, and Ed Mayer and Randy Stein and a whole bunch of people. And everybody was so great down there. A lot of people I knew from Facebook, but there's a realness to meeting all these people face to face. And I really encourage anybody, next conference, make it. I love meeting Fred and Kim Kaufman. It was great to be able to see them face to face and really get to know their heart for this company. They're genuine, real people, and someday maybe we'll just sit down together and have chicken dinner or something. After the conference, I just had this sense of this is really, really my family, and I was proud to call everybody family. And you will hear me in chat rooms and stuff say, how are you, family? You know, because you are all my family now. And not only are they just great people to call family, there's a lot of people in this company that are mentors. And I encourage anyone to utilize these people. Most of the time you go to a company and you have to learn your own way through it. And there's no one to ask questions or seek advice from. So here I find that there's many people that we can go to and just talk to, and I just love that, because sometimes you have questions and you need somebody that can listen to you and help you out. So get involved. I encourage you to get involved in the calls, the Facebook groups, and even the training sessions. I know Penny is doing one right now, so get in on those and plug yourself in. I guess I bring it all down to tell you that I'm excited about Basic Reset. Its vision to help people. Its spiritual side, I was really impressed when Fred shared that at the national conference. And the products, I'm so passionate about the company, mostly because I have a strong desire to help people, and that's what this company is all about. And when you link those two up, it's impossible to stop. So, like Randy Steen, this company has become home for me. I actually was with another company, and 2 days after coming home from conference, God shut that door for me. They sent me an email stating that they were going to change their quotas from a yearly quota to a quarterly quota, and I knew that I was never going to be able to make the sales that they wanted. So for me, it was like God just shut that door and said, you're done there. So this is my home now, and I'm staying here. There's no getting me away from that. So, you know, as I'm seeing a lot of growth right now on my side, and I find it very important that my team grow with me. So I like to keep in contact with them. I find communication very helpful. I like to help each other, because I think that I think Penny and I talked about this earlier, have each other's backs, support each other, be there kind of through the thick and thins, because we all have those times where we go through the ups and the downs, and we need people that can listen, and we need people to support us. And I hope that we can take time to do that as a team, as a family. And even if people aren't on your team, I'm willing to help. So I hope other people are that way too. So Penny wanted me to talk about a little bit about being the ethics crusader. I like that, because ethics are ideas about what is good or bad behavior. And I hope that we all display the good in this company. So just a couple quick ones that I think pertain to me is be yourself, be real with people, help others, respect people, be patient, listen, and support others when they need it. I think if we all do that, we'll go a long way with Basic Reset. So, Penny, I'll hand it back over to you.
Wow, that was incredible. I love those things at the very end, too, and I'm so glad I got a chance to meet you and hug your neck. And I can't wait until we all get to meet each other again, too. So thank you so much for sharing, from your heart, what Basic Reset makes you so excited about. Thank you so much, Lori. Now, the next person I want to bring up is out of Mississippi, and it's Licia Kennedy. Licia, are you here with us tonight? Remember, you have to unmute yourself or press *6. Are you here, Licia? I'm looking for her here. It looks like we may have lost her. So let me see. Mr. Fred Kaufman, would you like to share anything with us tonight?
How much time have I got?
Oh, brother, as much time as you want.
Don't get me started. Well, I am so grateful. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us tonight. I didn't know I was going to be speaking, but that's not a problem for me because I am so excited about Basic Reset, and I want to tell you why. Kim and I, as Penny was saying, we met, and what she didn't tell you was we talked on the phone for 3 months, had never seen each other in person, had old pictures of each other, and when we met in person, we knew we were supposed to be together, and we married 12 hours later. Now, I don't recommend that to people unless they know that they know that they know, but for us it works, and 20 years later we're still happily married. We have a passion for helping people, as Penny pointed out, and that passion led us to start Basic Reset for the simple reason that after selling 2 as a vendor network marketing companies for 15 years, we realized as we were able to look behind the curtain, if you will, to see how companies were operated, we realized there was something wrong. The model of network marketing is quite valid, but somehow it's gotten broken over the years, and it got broken for the very reasons that were talked about tonight. They have a mandatory pay to play. In other words, in order to get your check from your reward for recommending customers to buy their company products, they want you to buy something from them. And we just didn't think that was right. We didn't think it was ethical. We didn't know that it's actually illegal when we started the company. But isn't that astounding that almost every company out there, I would hesitate to say every other company besides Basic Reset, but almost every single company, you can look at the big names and they all have the pay-to-play policy. You have to buy something from them to earn your commissions. We didn't know that it would be so successful. In fact, we decided that we wouldn't charge anybody to join the company. I mean, how ridiculous. Companies want you to give them money to have the privilege of selling their products that they make a profit from. We didn't think that was right either. And we also thought that it was not right that you had to build a large organization to earn any substantial income. So we thought right out of the gate, what if we turned that around? I mean, think about it. About 90% of the people, some say it's a little lower than that, maybe 80%, but I think it's higher. I think it's even higher than 90%. So just bear with me. In my mind, it's conservative to even say 90% of the people in network marketing never make any money. To me, that's just criminal. The compensation plan of most companies is designed to benefit the company first and then the big players, the ones that some call heavy hitters, the ones who are professionals at building a large organization. But think about it for a minute. They're dragging around the other 90% from company to company, promising them the moon, and all they end up with is some burnt cheese. We have to stop and think about how much different it is with Basic Reset. We're not just trying to help people. We're trying to benefit people in a way that they've never experienced before. I don't know of any other company that has ever paid as Kim called it, a whopping 35% on the first level. Now, there was a company years ago that was very successful with a big commission on the second level, but that meant you had to get people, and then they had to get people before you would make any money or anything worth talking about. And we decided we wanted to make it so easy for people to make money, but really the motivation wasn't about people making money. Our motivation was, how can we get people free products? How can we make it so easy that with very little effort, people could earn the money to buy their products and essentially get them for free? So we did the math. 100% divided by 3 is 33.3%. We rounded it off to 35%. We could have said 30. We could have said 25. Make you get 4 people. But we thought, what if we could make it so simple that all you had to do was refer 3 customers who order the same thing that you want, and you would have earned 105% of the cost of that product and essentially get it for free. And we also thought some companies, in fact, we started out paying people after 30 days, and it would be on the 15th of the following month, which is what we saw as standard in the industry. And one day somebody said, have you ever thought about paying people every week? I said, well, I hadn't really thought about it. And we didn't even think twice. We changed our payment system so that we could pay people every week. And then we thought, we can make it better. That's our mantra. Kim and I are always thinking, how can we make it better? Not how can we make more money. We're thinking, how can we make it better for you, the affiliates and the customers? And so we thought, what if we paid people every day? So we set up what's called an e-wallet. Penny described this earlier. So every day, excuse me, with the exception of Saturday and Sunday, of course, because we're closed. But every day we take the commissions that you've earned for that day and we put them into your back office wallet. So at any time you can get 3 customers and earn the money to order your products and essentially get them for free, never having to take your pocketbook or wallet out and get your card out to try to pay for something in advance, hoping that the next month you'd earn enough money to pay for that product. Folks, this is the most basic, that's a little play on words, by the way. This is the most basic way that we could possibly have come up with to help people. And guess what? When we started out, we talked to several professional advisors, people who earn tens of thousands of dollars to advise owners of companies on how to start and build a company. Guess what they told us? It'll never work. It can't be done. We talked to other owners of network marketing companies. They said the same thing. They said, are you crazy? It'll never work. It can't be done. And we even talked to people who were in the software business, and the software, for those of you who aren't tech geeks, that's the computer side of it that operates the whole system that you see on the internet and what we call a back office. Even software providers said, you're crazy. It can't be done. One guy even said, when I asked him if he would make software for us, even in spite of the fact that he didn't agree with our philosophy, now this is a guy who had made millions of dollars in network marketing. And now he was in the software business for network marketing companies. He said, Fred, I won't even take your money because I know you're going to fail, and I don't want to be part of it. Now, this is what the advice was we got from these 3 segments of people who know what they're talking about when it comes to network marketing. Everywhere we turned, everybody said the same thing. It'll never work. It can't be done. And so Kim and I looked at each other and we thought, let's do it. Now, why would 2 people who are just minding their own business, why would they want to start up a company that everybody says can't be done? It won't work. Because we believed in our hearts that it could work. We believe that if you turned around just 180 degrees the current model of network marketing, and instead of favoring the company's profits, instead of favoring the pocketbooks of the big players, if instead of that you built your company to favor the customer, to favor the average person, the person who doesn't have the skill set maybe to build a large organization, but they still find products that they love, that they benefit from, and they naturally tell other people. That's the basic concept of network marketing. But they don't get rewarded because it's too hard. We thought, what would happen if we made it easy? And that's the premise of Basic Reset. We really did go out of our way to design a company for the people, not for ourselves, but for the people. In fact, we met with our accountant and we talked about several aspects of our company, and he said the same thing. Are you crazy? This is the worst business model I've ever seen. You haven't considered the profits first. That's the whole reason for a company to be in business, is to make money. And you're doing it just the opposite. We certainly are doing it opposite, but it's working. They said it couldn't be done. Well, guess what? We're doing it. And we're doing it every day. And we've been doing it now for over a year, about a year and a half. We actually started in March, I believe it was, of 2014. But we didn't know how complicated the software is to operate a network marketing company. And so we got software that, quite frankly, didn't work. It would work for a while, but it wasn't dependable. And I was so sick of having to get a phone call from somebody to say, hey, I had a sale, but it's not showing up the commission in my back office. And I'd have to go and contact the software people and say, hey, something's broken here. And they would fix it, and everything would work all right for a while, and then it would break again. It would be something else. After a year of dealing with that uncertainty, Kim and I decided we had to get full-blown network marketing software, not just affiliate software. And when we did that, all of a sudden, everything started to fall in place. So imagine this, in March of 2015, 1 year later, we only had 149 affiliates. That's not a very good showing for a year's worth of effort, especially when you consider how fabulous our products were. But after a year, we only had 149 people. Today we have over 7,000 and growing steadily. I shouldn't even say steadily, because sometimes it's just unbelievable how many people come into our company every day. But we are a very steadily growing company, and guess what? We're debt-free. Kim and I took money out of our own pockets. We didn't go borrow money. We didn't get any investors. We didn't have anybody come in to the program in any way that could influence the outcome. We wanted to be totally free of any outside influence. So here we are, middle or the third week in October. We've already had our first convention, and we called it the Ethics Crusade because we really feel that way. We feel like this is a crusade. And guess what? You're going to see other companies try to mimic our model. And I say that for a very simple reason. Just think about this. Do you know that it's illegal for companies to make you pay to play? This whole idea of a mandatory auto ship or a mandatory purchase requirement, did you know that that's actually illegal? It's not just unethical, it's actually illegal. Our government says it's not fair to do that. And it's even worse than that. In law, there's something called black law. Black law means it's not disputable in court. That means if you had a company and you had the pay-to-play program and the FTC sued you and took you into court, it wouldn't matter if you had F. Lee Bailey or the top lawyer in the world. When they get into court and they stand up to give the judge There are reasons why you're innocent of this pay-to-play. The judge slams down the gavel and says, sorry, this is black law. It's not disputable. Sit down. That's how bad it is. And yet, everywhere you turn, the big names that you hear in network marketing, almost without exception, and I'm being very fair, almost without exception, they all are violating this black law. And yet here we are, not even knowing about that law. And we decided it's just not right. And that's why we call it the Ethics Crusade. It's a crusade to go out there and let other people know who have good intentions, good people, good intentions, a strong work ethic, wanting to help other people, and yet they don't get rewarded for it. But with Basic Reset, it's different, and it's different in a way that benefits you, benefits your customers, benefits the people who use these products. And that's the other thing. Everything that we do is the premier of what we could find. You know that our Aqualite Coral Mineral Sachet is the original product that started the whole coral mineral business in Japan. We work directly with the inventor. It's the very best of the best. And there are all sorts of coral mineral products out there. But ours is the premier, very best that there is. And the Ionite, you know there's a lot of other liquid mineral products out there. I'm not going to mention any names or companies because I don't want to embarrass anybody. But we've had 20 years to find out that we absolutely have the best liquid mineral product in the world, not just the U.S., in the world. And how do I know that? Because I spent a long time searching the world over for the best mineral product with a Swedish scientist, and we found Aqualite. And out of that was birthed Ionite. And I know manufacturers, I know company owners. No one has ever been able to report testimonials that are even close to what we have experienced. And that's from this little 4-ounce bottle. We have a whole list of products. The best energy drink, I believe, in the world. The best coffee, I believe, in the world. We've had people give testimonies from just drinking the coffee, and all they wanted was a good cup of coffee, and they started getting health benefits. We have people getting health benefits from an energy drink. Can you believe it? Most people have all sorts of side effects from the most popular energy drinks out there. Our customers actually have health benefits. And I could go on and on and on. Any one of our products, you could build a whole company around just any one of our products. I haven't even talked about the Miracle Facelift Mask, but we have seen the transformation, actually visually seen the transformation of people, men and women, who have used the Miracle Facelift Mask. Now, just think about it. We have foundational products. We have an ethical company. We have a super, super easy program, compensation plan for you to build a home-based business and be on your way to being rewarded for helping people. It just doesn't get any better than that. So, Penny, I'm going to just stop now because if I don't, I'm going to take us into the wee hours of the morning. Don't get me started because there is so much excitement with Basic Reset, and we're so happy that you're a part of it. If you're not a part of it, get with the person who introduced you to this call and find out how you can be part of it and find out for yourself. It's real. They said it couldn't be done. Well, we're doing it. Penny, back to you.
Thank you so much, Fred. I could just listen to you until the wee hours of the morning because, every time I hear you talk about the company and the products and how we are bringing the ethics back into our industry, I just sit there with my mouth open and, my golly, we're going to have a fly go in there like, wow. So I just thank you so much for, creating this company and these products and blessing all of us with that too. So I have found my third caller, I am going to unmute her now. Her name is Licia Kennedy out of Mississippi. Licia, are you here with us now?
I am. Can you hear me this time?
Yes, I can. You know,
Woo-hoo.
I am so thankful to modern technology. I just go on over to Facebook and find you and say, what is your number, so I can find you and unmute you myself.
Awesome.
So, Licia, I'm so incredibly honored to have met you in Nashville. And like Lori and Jeremy, I'm so glad I got to hug your neck. And next time we need to talk longer or maybe stay longer. But can you share with us why you're so excited about being a part of Basic Reset, your passion for the company, and what it means to you to be an ethics crusader?
Oh, I am honored to be able to speak with y'all tonight, Penny. Thank you so much for asking me. And I think everything Fred just said just highlights what I am so excited about with Basic Reset. I've been with other companies, but I've never been with a family company. I have never been with a company where I could pick up the phone or hit Messenger and talk to anybody from Fred and Kim to Randy to you and just ask any question that I had and get an answer almost instantly. It is the most amazing thing. And I have been wondering for a while what I was going to do, because I can't afford to retire from a job that I've been at for 35 years, but I don't want to be there for 35 more. And I've looked at several other different network marketing companies like so many more have, because it just makes sense that it works. And it works the way Kim and Fred are doing it. It is so phenomenal that you can actually make money right out the gate. You don't have to make a big investment that you can't really afford to make. Nobody's trying to talk you into taking out a loan on your grandchildren or your house to get you started in business. You don't have an auto ship that you have to work every month to figure out how am I going to pay this so I can get paid. It is just unbelievable. And the products are so fantastic. I keep thinking I was with another company that liked to say they were giving people a hand up instead of a handout. But I couldn't afford to stay with them. But with Basic Reset, they really are giving me a hand up instead of a handout, and they're giving me the opportunity to give other people that same hand up. And that means so much to me, to be able to help folks, not just with their health, as important as that is, but the side benefit is it helps with their finances. It makes such a huge difference to be able to have your products paid for, not have to pull that out of your monthly budget, to have an extra $100 this week that I wasn't sure where I was going to be able to buy groceries. Or one of my grandkids had a doctor's appointment that I was able to help make sure they were able to make it. Or their glasses broke, and I was able to say, y'all don't worry about that, I'll get it taken care of. And I couldn't do that before Basic Reset with any of the other companies that I worked with. So to me, this is just, and with Basic Reset, I haven't had anybody say, now don't tell people what we are. Don't mention the company name. Because I've been told that before too, and that was the ultimate in frustration, because I felt like I was being such a sleazebag. I'm encouraged to go out there and say, hey, I'm with Basic Reset. We have the most awesome health and wellness products. Let me tell you about it. Let me tell you how it's helped me. And it was really great at conference when I met someone and she looked up and saw me and she said, oh, you're the lady with the hair story. So I am sold 100% with Basic Reset. I will be Basic Reset from now on. I just love it, and I just think everybody should give it a try. And I appreciate you letting me come on and talk about it.
Well, thank you so much. And, you know, folks, as we've heard from Jeremy and Lori and Licia and, of course, Fred, you know, there is just nothing that we could possibly do that would make somebody say, well, I just don't know about that Basic Reset company. Because, like I said in the beginning, we are actually giving people an option. It does not cost you anything to get started with us, and you can get started making money right away. And if you choose, you can actually get your products before you're actually paid out. And, you know, I will forever be with Basic Reset. Like I said, my flag is planted here. This is my family. And I hope that on this call this evening, you got to hear why certain people were so excited about this opportunity called Basic Reset and these phenomenal products. You got to hear from Mr. Kaufman himself. And yes, I put him on the spot, but yes, I always know that he can come up with something to say. And, you know, it's even though it may be the same thing that Mr. Kaufman says, it's like something I've never heard before every time you hear it. So if you're a guest on here tonight, I encourage you, please get back with the person who shared this incredible call with you tonight. Tell them that you're ready to become a member of this ethics crusade here at Basic Reset, because we would sure love to add you to our family. Now, we have this call every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it is recorded, so I will get this call out as soon as possible at the end of the call tonight. I'd like to thank again Jeremy Hawkins, Lori Mooneyham, and Licia Kennedy, and of course Mr. Fred Kaufman for coming on tonight and sharing with us a piece of your passion, your heart, and your excitement for our company. And let's see, like Randy Steen always says, wherever you go, there you are. Make the most of it, because nobody's going to do it for you. Have a great evening, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.